What's up, everybody? We've got the final days of the regular season here. A bit of a longer video because we've got the end of the season and, of course, playoffs and rewards and stuff. But this video is a little special. We're on the quest for 100. So we start this series with the Phillies here at 99 wins, looking to get 100, win number 100. But also, Travis d'Arnaud, he is at 98 home runs. And we have about 2 weeks left in the season to get him to 100. And I've missed Dansby's 100th home run. I missed Meadows' 100th home run. And I'm determined we will not miss another milestone here this season if we can help it. But of course, we got to hit those 2 home runs. And so here we're doing some player lock here. 19 home runs for d'Arnaud against the Rangers, Suarez, and the Phillies. Here in the bottom half of the second. d'Arnaud first pitch swinging, fouls off that sinker. 0-1. So lots of potential 100s here. So again, we look for our 100th win against the Phillies. Chase that sinker out of the zone, and again, barely fouls it off.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
And an ugly swing and a miss as he chases that pitch in the dirt, for a 3-pitch strikeout for Suarez. So pick things up here in the 4th, no score. And as you can see, I don't know why I was looking at his stats, but I was. So, we already know where he's at home run-wise. 98. Suarez is a lefty. d'Arnaud might be getting a little antsy here, trying to hit those home runs that are needed. He's chasing pitches out of the zone. Ooh. Sinker right at the belt. Could have done some damage with that if only he could have timed it up. Quickly 0-2 yet again. That's hit to the shortstop. Easy flip first. So far, nothing doing here for d'Arnaud or the Braves. On to the 6th, 2-1 Atlanta. d'Arnaud could pick up a couple RBIs here if he can get at least a base hit and give the Braves some insurance here against JoJo Romero, another lefty. Slider misses away, ball 1.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Sinker misses again inside. Hitters count 2-0.
Hey, come on now,
See if d'Arnaud here has the green light. He does, and that's right to the second baseman. Easy 4-6-3. So he can't get the Braves insurance, and he can't get the home run. But it doesn't matter, as the Braves got their insurance that they needed. 5-1 here in inning number 8. 2 men down here for d'Arnaud. He's fouling off everything. Can't seem to square anything up and get something past the infield. Hits that one. Foul yet again. Quickly 0-2. 0 for 3 tonight is d'Arnaud. And he's going to pop that one up. So not a great game. But the Braves do win this one off of some late inning heroics. And there it is, boys. Our 100th win of the season. And I have a feeling we're going to get a few more. But it's nice to have a 100-win season. Max Fried gets the win. Suarez gets the loss. And there you see the notable performers. Ozzie Albies had a home run, 3 RBIs. 2 for 4 was Ronald, 2 for 4 was Riley, and Tapia scored a run. So we simmed a lot. We basically simmed the rest of the games up to this final series. And d'Arnaud has done nothing. But we do have 108 wins, so we'll take those. 72 and 87 Mets. Final series of the year. d'Arnaud needs 2 home runs this weekend to get to 100. We'll see what happens. And unfortunately, Ronald's not going to get to 30 home runs. I thought if anybody could do it, it'd be him, but he's going to be a few shy, unless he somehow hits 4 home runs this weekend, which would be pretty epic, but I just don't think that that's going to happen. Nevertheless, though, good season for the kid, coming off injury. Yeah, I can't ask for, much more than what we got. So to start off this final 3-game set of the regular season is Huáscar Ynoa. Look at that. 3.5 ERA, 184 hits, 146 strikeouts, 192 innings pitched. Maybe he can get to 200 if he has a good showing. We'll see. That'd be kind of cool. So let's pick things up here with d'Arnaud batting 7th today. The Mets already out to a 2-0 lead. So 7 innings from Ynoa seems, or I guess he'd need 8. So yeah, it seems a little unlikely that Ynoa's going to hit 200, but he still had a pretty good year. As d'Arnaud's first pitch swinging and chops that one to third. Quickly, one down here against David Peterson.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
On to the 5th. Braves have cut the lead in half, 4-2. Mets still. No one on for d'Arnaud. Peterson is still out there at 56 pitches. 1 man down here in the 5th. Good fastball right at the knees. Strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
d'Arnaud smokes that ball into center field. Perfect timing. Unfortunately, just a base hit. But hey, a hit's a hit. We'll take those. So here's Duvall. He's 0 for 1. He's got himself a 2-2 count. Alonso holding d'Arnaud at first. Peterson's pitch is hit to the second baseman. He'll flip it on to the shortstop for 1. On to first. Double play.
Your attention, please.
So Mejia will replace d'Arnaud for whatever reason. I don't get that. But oh well, I guess. Not great. We don't love that. So the Mets take game 1 of this series. Nothing special here. We'll just keep rolling along. 8-2. Ynoa didn't get those 8 innings, but he did get 5. So 197 innings pitched for Ynoa. Can't really complain. So here we go. 2 games. d'Arnaud, in a perfect world, would hit a home run in each. But we will see here, as you can see the lineup card, Albies, Meadows, Swanson, and Riley are all cold in the season, but Ronald's heating up, so that's nice. For the Mets, Lindor and Davis are heating things up. But they're not really our focus, as the Mets are going nowhere, as of this franchise at least. In the real world, the Mets are doing pretty good. So, here we go. Game 161. See what d'Arnaud and the boys can do. And in case you wanted to see it again, here's some more Ronald stats for you. That average, though, has dropped down a few ticks. Max Fried on the bump. 3.9 ERA, not amazing, don't love that. He'll get to 200 innings pitched, though. We love that. 12 wins, 7 losses, and 32 starts. And, yeah. So, d'Arnaud's moved down to the 8th slot. 1-0 lead for New York. 262 average, 59 RBIs to go with 19 bombs for d'Arnaud. And he has no easy task, as he will face Jacob deGrom here. He fouls off the first pitch, swings right through the fastball as Darno was able to blow him away with that fastball. Fastball could have gone either way, I'd say. 1-2 though. Chopper to first base. Alonso taking it to the bag himself. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
On to the 5th. Braves have snuck out on top here. 2-0 or 2-1.
Catcher, Travis.
Ooh, look at that, y'all. Ian Anderson wins September NL Pitcher of the Month. Heck yeah. That's what we like to see. Of course, he won't get another start till the postseason.
Hey, great take right there. Great take.
And as you heard that man say, great take for Darno.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
DeGrom's 1-0. Slider at the upper half of the zone. Darno swings right through it. Count even. The 1-1. Change up at the knees. Well, I'd say. Well, yeah, maybe upper part of the knee. Regardless, it's 1-2, an ugly swing and a miss as he got him to chase that slider. So the at-bats are ticking away here for Darno. On to the 6th, 6-4. Carlos Carrasco is going to come in here. Interesting that they have him in the bullpen, but whatever. I'm not the Mets. I'm not Buck Showalter. I don't know what the Mets have decided to be doing, but
Come on, ball. Get out. Get up.
there's a high drive to right, and that's barely going to stay in the yard as it's off the chop house.
Hey, way to drive that one.
So a double here for Darno. 22nd double of the year. A little sad. I held my breath when I hit that. I was like, maybe. But just not enough oomph. Good pitch though for Darno, right in his happy zone. And he did drive that thing the other way, so we'll take that. It's okay. 2-2 count for Duvall. And he's going to hit that one right back to Carrasco. And the Mets work out of that. They flirt with danger. And they escape. So, Braves get the win, 109th win of the season. Darno still needs 2 home runs. Will he get them? It's going to take a miracle, really, in the final game of the season. Look at that, DeGrom, 11-13. I know wins and losses mean nothing, but it's just interesting to see DeGrom struggle on such a, well, not struggle, but I'm sure he did a fine job, but you know, it's the Mets. If he were on the Braves, he would probably dominate. All right, final game. Let's see what Darno can do. Your pitchers are Tukey getting the start. Interesting. And Chris Bassett. Don't really know why Tukey's starting, but, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. I guess get all of our arms rested for the postseason. Have I mentioned we're going to make the postseason? I'm not sure if I have. With those 109 wins, you just never know, you know. It's nice to get that 110th just to be safe.
Your 2022
So Ronald Acuna will trot out to center field one last time here this regular season. Series tied at 1. It really doesn't matter what happens this series or this game. That's probably why Tukey's pitching. But we'll see what Tukey can do. 6-2 record for 5 starts. 3 ERA, 59 and 30 innings, 66 hits, 27 walks, 55 strikeouts, all to the tune of a 1.57 whip. On to the 3rd. Travis Darno versus Chris Bassett. Needs a miracle. 2 home runs to get to 100 this year. Mets already up 2-0. Right on right matchup. Bassett's first pitch. Fastball high. Ball one.
See it driver. Let's go right here. Nope.
Sinker misses outside. Hitters count.
No strike. No, that's down.
Sinker misses low again. Hitters count. Will Darno have the green light 3-0 when all he's trying to do is just hit something out of here? Or will he try to be a team player and work the walk? And he's going to have a green light.
Get out of here.
And that's right field. And it dies at the wall. Also, did you guys see at the bottom here?
The right fielder.
October, well, never mind. I thought it said October Player of the Month. But I think it was MVP.
Now batting.
So that makes more sense. But I was about to say, that's silly that they have an October Player of the Month favorites. But it was just, I think, MVP. So, on to the fifth. Score tied at 2. Bassett's still out there. Darno's up to bat with 1 out. Swings through the slider, 0-1. Hurts my heart to see Freddie Freeman as the possible NL MVP favorite. But also, it makes my heart happy to see Freddie Freeman as the NL MVP favorite. Slider misses high and away. Count even at 1. Look at Pittsburgh with some Rookie of the Year candidates there. Cutter swung on a missed 1 and 2.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
I love this news ticker, y'all. It's one of my favorite things. Changeup misses in. Count even at 2. Stanton with 46 home runs. Jeez. Fastball misses away. Full count. 2 Darno.
Hey, any way you can. Any way you can. Here we go.
He's got the green light here for sure. And he's going to take that cutter high and deep to right center field. They're converging. They will watch that ball fly. Number 20 for Darno. Number 99. Can he hit one more? I'm really hoping he can do it, y'all. That would be very cool to kind of end the season and to actually have a player hit 100 bombs, like, on video. Because, I mean, Meadows and Swanson did it. But can you guys believe me for sure? Like, you don't know. You don't have proof. You just have to take my word for it.
The batter. The catcher.
So here's Travis one more time. Bottom of the 7th, 5-2. Seth Lugo is on the mound now for the New York Shadows. Fully engulfed both the batter's box and the mound. And Darno's going to get a pitch to hit right away. First pitch swinging. And it will be a fly out to right field. Just missed. And I think he's not going to get another at-bat, but we got close, y'all. And I'm correct. So the Braves get their 110th win on the season. Darno's 100 home runs, so we just have to wait till next year. But we'll get it, and it will be on the video, on the YouTubes. So the Braves propel their way into the postseason division win. Had the best record in baseball at 110 wins. So that's nice. So now here's kind of the long, potentially boring part of the video. Going through awards. Playoff. Bracket. I can't think of the word. So yeah, there we go. 110. Then we will be facing the winner of the wild card game. And here is the playoff bracket. Philly and Miami are in the wild card. Boston and Cleveland are in the AL wild card. The winner will face Houston. Winner, of course, will face Atlanta. And on the other side of things, the White Sox will face Toronto. And the Brewers win their division to face the Dodgers. So league leaders, Ozzie Albies leads the league in runs with 105. We take that. Awards. Let's take a look at those here. Gold gloves go to Freed, Olsen, and Albies. Your MVP is Freddie Freeman with a 291 average, 41 bombs, and 118 runs driven in. Walker Buehler, his teammate, wins the Cy Young. So, good for the Dodgers. Juan Soto gets the batting title. Blake Trinan is the reliever of the year. I'm seeing some Dodgers bias here. Oneil Cruz is the rookie of the year. Teammate Matt Frazier finishing second behind him. So good for the Pirates. Maybe things are turning around. Max Fried, of course, your Gold Glove. JT Realmuto, Matt Olson, Ozzie, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Nico Horner for the Cubs. That's short. Dansby Swanson finishing in second place. Soto, Nimmo, and Bader. So kind of just zipping through these here Silver Slugger rewards. Ozzie wins one at second base. Muncy wins one at first. Riley, Tatis, Soto, Soler, and O'Neill win in their respective positions. On the AL side of things, Stanton, obvious MVP. I mean, look at that. Look at those numbers. Shohei Ohtani wins the Cy Young. Bo Bichette wins the batting title. Jordan Romero wins reliever of the year, so good for the Blue Jays. Spencer Torkelson wins rookie of the year. Mike Trout, Hank Aaron Award. These are your Gold Glove winners in the American League. A lot of AL East representation. Andy Ibanez, kind of forget he exists. Carlos Correa with his new team. Austin Hayes. A lot of Orioles. Mullins, Hayes. Aaron Judge, Stanton. Silver Sluggers. Marcus Semien gets a Silver Slugger for the Rangers. Bo Bichette gets one for the Jays. Jordan Alvarez. Mike Trout. Brian Reynolds, of course, formerly of the Pirates. So let's look at that postseason roster here for the Braves. I went back, at least on the pitching side of things, and made a couple of changes. But here's Ronald. Ozzie had himself a decent year, 33 bombs. Has Ozzie hit that many before? That's a lot. 34 for Olsen, 90 RBIs, 278 average. Meadows playing in all 162 games. His average finally fell below 300, but man, he had him a year. But look at that, y'all. 1 through 6 in the lineup is just cold to end the year. So hopefully that doesn't carry over into the postseason. Because, I mean, besides 2020, which is a weird fluky year, the Marlins have won the World Series in their respective playoff pushes from the 90s. Well, 97 and 2003, I think. Here's our bench pitching rotation. I put Morton in the bullpen. Well, I put him in the rotation, but he'll come into the bullpen. And I sent Muller down, called up Tukey. Here's your postseason rotation: Fried, Soroka, Anderson, Yanoa, and Morton as needed. Of course, Tukey, Yates, Minter, McHugh, Will Smith, Kenley Jansen, and Tyler Matzik. The plan is, I think, to use Smith in save situations. Because, I mean, guy had a phenomenal year. You can't ask for much better out of Will Smith. Look at that. .42 ERA. Beautiful. I don't understand how that one didn't win reliever of the year. So I thought about here when I was sitting down Muller, because I didn't want Muller. I thought about calling up Jacob Webb, but I just decided, you know what, we'll bring up Tukey. He did decently well for us, decent ERA. And, yeah, we'll just see what happens. And I don't really know what happened. I don't know. Oh, okay, I just never sent or took Muller off the roster. So, I kind of already spoiled it, but we will be facing the Marlins as they defeat the Phillies and the Red Sox defeat Cleveland to face the Astros. So, let's kind of get a good look at who we're facing here in the Marlins. And the Marlins, they're an interesting team. Well, first of all, Joey Window's older than I thought he was. I don't know why I thought he was younger than he is. But the Marlins, if they can just like put things together, I think the Marlins have, excuse me, a decent hitting core. Nothing special. A lot of guys are older than I remember them being, but they can hit bombs. So I think their offense can compete with, most offenses. I mean, it got them this far. And they've made some additions in Adames and Yastrzemski, which aren't major additions, but they help. Jazz Chisholm is a star in the making. Love that man. He's so fun. Big fan. Um, but it's their pitching. If their pitching can click, because their pitching's young. If their pitching can click, y'all, the Marlins are dangerous. Because, they all throw heat. They're all really young, I think, for the most part. I mean, their pitching is, if they all click at the same time, they can match up against, the Dodgers, I would say. And this may not be this year, but in the next couple years, watch out for the Marlins if their pitching can put it together. So there's their bench. Familiar faces. Roman Quinn, former Philly on the bench. Again, their lineup's a lot older than I thought it was. But just look at this pitching. Trevor Rogers, 24. Good year. 3.7 ERA. Pablo Lopez, 26. 2.99 ERA in 33 games. Sandy Alcantara, and Sixto Sanchez. Sanchez, they're so young. Sanchez kind of struggled a little bit. Eliza Hernandez is there. Nothing special. But those top four guys, y'all, they're good. Bullpen, I think, has a lot to be desired here. It's not very strong. But I mean, they're young too, so they can put it together. And I mean, bullpens are expendable. They're gonna change every year. People are gonna have good years one year and then bad years the next. Bullpen guys are always being thrown around. So while this Marlins bullpen is young for the most part, you can see these ratings and these stats. I mean, it got the job done, but I don't think it's sustainable. So that will do it. We've got postseason baseball on the channel coming up next, and I will see you guys next time.